Good afternoon, folks. Ari here from Direct Auto Outlet in Fair Oaks, California. I've got this gorgeous 1999 Mercedes Benz CLK430 AMG package with the 5-spoke AMG wheels, the AMG body kit. Gives you a specific front bumper, rear bumper, and rocker panels. Love the arrowed look towards the bottom of the vehicle. Love the angles, love the style. This is one of my favorite body styles of the Mercedes Benz. Absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. This will be a test drive and driving impression video of this vehicle where we'll be getting it on the road, putting it through its paces, and taking you along with us for the ride so that you can see and hear everything that we see and hear. Now please also join us for an in-depth walk-around video of this vehicle where we go through the ins and outs of the car and demonstrate its many functions and features. We'll not be doing that during this video. Again, this will be a driving impression video. 132,008 miles. We'll go ahead and get our seat belts on here. Automatic transmission, 4.3 liter V8. This vehicle is not only looks the part, but it actually drives the part. This vehicle is extremely fun to drive, smooth, comfortable, powerful. Handles great, brakes great, and is just a lot of fun to drive. We don't come across too many of these anymore, at least not in this condition. They're usually trashed by about the time they get this old. You got to figure this vehicle is 25 years old. Doesn't really look it, but it is 25 years old. Very smooth and quiet, very comfortable. Air conditioning is blowing nice and cold here. Looks like you have AM, FM, and cassette tape. Huh, don't see these cassette tapes too often. Looks like no CD changer is installed. You have your AM, FM radio. V8 engine feels very confident, very smooth, very quiet. Put the stereo on FM here. Jump inside this parking lot here and see what the turning radius on this feels like. Short wheelbase like this, it should actually have a very, very good turning radius. See, we're in one parking spot here. And let's see how many parking spots it'll take for us to do a complete U-turn. 1.5. As the car straightens out, you'll see that we are actually almost fully one. Actually, I think I'm completely inside my parking spot, actually. So just only one parking spot to make a complete U-turn. Very impressive. As we get back out on the road here, vehicle has an abundance of power and acceleration. Engine note sounds great. It just flies without any hesitation. Transmission shifts are nice and smooth. No lag. Don't have to worry about turbochargers, don't have to worry about superchargers. This vehicle was made in an era where displacement was king. You wanted more power, you got a bigger engine, you got a V8. You want even more power, you get a bigger V8. You want even more power, you get a V12. That's just how it was done back then, folks. Great handling vehicle, going through these twists and turns to just about 50 miles per hour. Vehicle feels very confident, really grounded. Handles beautifully. And just at any speed, you put your foot down and this thing just wants to keep going. Vehicle isn't pulling to the left or the right. It's driving completely straight. Steering wheel is exactly at 12 o'clock as you're going straight. And as we stomp on our brakes to come to a stop here, there is no shaking or shimmying or vibrations. Nothing from the pedal, nothing from the steering wheel, nothing from the chassis of the vehicle. Nothing that would indicate any warpage of the brakes or rotors whatsoever. This stretch of road here has a lot of uneven pavement, rough roads, and potholes, and the suspension on this thing is just handling it like an absolute boss. I don't don't feel any looseness or clunks from the suspension. I don't feel any looseness from the front end. Upper control arms, lower control arms, ball joints, they all feel real good. Wheel bearings are nice and smooth. You don't hear them. Just a real nice car. Watching our photo gallery, I do want to mention the area where I take the pictures. I was at a 45-degree angle with our driveway, which is on a slope and has a little dip right in front of it. So on one angle, the one corner of the vehicle is compressed, and the other, when I flip the car around, the opposite corner of the vehicle was completely compressed. So if you see that there is a difference in gaps for how far the wheel is from the front wheel to the fender, rear wheel to the fender, and then alternating angles from the opposite side of the car, that is why one side is higher than the other, because I'm not on flat ground. Folks, here we're going to be doing a 0 to 60 acceleration pull, starting from a 0 stop and accelerating up this hill with the air conditioning blasting, as you can see. And we'll see how fast we can get from 0 to 60. I'm going to let a little bit of space form between us and the car in front of us so we can get up to 60 without a problem. And 3, 2, 1, and go. And we're at 60 before you know it. Very, very impressive. Folks, the reason I mentioned that about the videos is because I don't really know what a lot of you have in mind or what you're thinking when you look at our ads. Every once in a while, when we're fortunate enough where a customer volunteers their frame of thought and what they're thinking, it's really easy for us to work out and have a great explanation for everything, because there is no better explanation than the truth. And being car guys, we're very well versed with how vehicles work and how the law of physics applies to them. And didn't want to take a ton of time explaining this, but it's funny. The reason I did that is I had a customer this morning reach out to me on a very, very low mileage Toyota, 50,000 mile Toyota, and he was very interested, seemed very, very interested, asked for the Carfax, looked at the car, 2-owner, clean Carfax, real nice car, only 50,000 miles, and then he replied back, "No, thank you, I'm not interested." I'm like, well, why aren't you interested? May I ask? You know, it would really help me out as a business owner to know why you lost interest in the vehicle. And he said that when you did your 0 to 60 acceleration pull, and he went up that hill, the revolutions on the engine were too fast, like they went too high. Well, folks, when you floor the gas pedal, those revolutions are going to go pretty high. They're going to get close to the red line depending on how much throttle you're giving the vehicle. So you know, 3 types of customers, folks. We have the type of customers who don't have a whole lot of car knowledge, and I don't anticipate that a lot of you do, and that's okay. This is not what you do for a living. We have a second type of customer that knows a lot about cars, and we love that as well. First type of customer doesn't know a lot about cars, but they ask questions, and we encourage that, and we like that. Third type of customer doesn't know a whole lot, but they jump to conclusions, and that's the type of customer that I can't really overcome an objection, because I can't overcome an objection to something that doesn't exist to begin with. Why does the vehicle rev so high when you're going from 0 to 60? Because I gave it a lot of throttle. That's why it goes high. But again, to all their own, folks. I won't take too much more time on this. If you guys have any questions, concerns, or comments on this vehicle, feel free to reach out to me. You can reach me at area code 916-765-7575. You can also find us on our website 24/7, 365 days a year. We also have affordable nationwide shipping and transport services available as well. We can ship this vehicle anywhere. And I'll demonstrate our driveway for you as we're coming back. And I'll also take a few photos with the vehicle not parked on top of the driveway. So as you can see, folks, our driveways here has a little dip on the bottom, and then it goes up, and I had the vehicle at a 45-degree angle. I will take a few photos for our photo gallery on flat ground here, just so that you can see that the vehicle is not higher or lower on any corner. All 4 corners are the same. I'll take a few photos in this parking spot to demonstrate that. Folks, I do want to take this opportunity to thank you for joining us and spending your valuable time sticking with us throughout the entirety of this video. We certainly do appreciate it. I hope to have the opportunity to see and interact with each and every one of you in the near future. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye now.